Welcome back from that short commercial break. You're still watching the UBC Lunchtime News, broadcasting live from Naila Avenue. Now, with me in studio, I have a gentleman, CPA Ronald Mutumba from the, I think maybe let me let him introduce himself better, because me introducing someone that knows himself better would be a disservice. You're welcome, Mr. Mutumba.
Thank you, Arnold.
A kind introduction. Who are you and who do you represent?
My name is, like you just said, CPA Ronald Mutumba. I am a member of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, actually a council member, and I chair our Member Services Committee.
Okay. I must come out clean and say the reason why I actually paused was because I thought I was going to say International Institute, so the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda.
Right.
What's this body all about? What does it do?
ICPAU is a statutory body mandated to regulate the accountancy profession in Uganda and also regulate the conduct of accountants in Uganda.
Wow. And what is the relevancy of the ICPAU to an audit?
Key in our role is to ensure the quality and responsibility accounting, financial accounting within the country. In the private and public sectors, we ensure that the accountancy profession is practiced in the public interest.
Okay, is it a mandate that every accountant, whether in public or the private sector, must be a member, or they could still not be a member and be successful?
The Accountants Act, we've got a statute called the Accountants Act that prescribes for one to be an accountant, they must be members of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants.
Okay. All right, so briefly tell us about what the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda is involved in. What are some of ICPAU's immediate plans, and forecasts?
That we regulate the accountancy profession. It means we've got to also mainstream what the profession is all about. A key mandate we have is also to advise government on matters regarding the economy in Uganda, and currently we're organizing the 10th CPA Economic Forum, at which we are going to host a number of experts, both within the accountancy industry and out of the industry, and we shall deliberate, share ideas on the economic situation, and also make some recommendations to government.
So you say the 10th?
Yes, please.
So it's going to be the 10th. What are some of those things that you have achieved along the way to come to the 10th?
From the Economic Forum held every July, you will notice that it is immediately at the start of the financial year. We bring together the experts and share an outlook of what the public, through the experts, expect, so that we advise government what to incorporate in the planning process for the economy. And along the way, as an example, at the last Economic Forum, the 9th, amongst the many recommendations we made, about 10 of them, 2 of them were implemented in the new budget and plans, including reorganization of government agencies and ensuring enhanced accountability of the use of public funds.
Okay. I see that the theme is going to be a responsive economic development agenda. To what extent is the theme for this theme relevant to Uganda?
The theme,
especially today. I mean, we're in a phase whereby the post-pandemic effects are still raging on, and if not, we are actually feeling them higher, creepingly, but higher.
Yeah, like you said, the theme is a responsive economic development agenda, and we want to steer the debate to the current economic situation within the country right now, so that we can listen in from the experts. And we should not only diagnose, but we should also be able to prescribe solutions that fit within the Ugandan context. Right.
And what are some, if you wouldn't mind, what are some of those prescriptions that we need to pay attention to, not only as accountants as per se, but even as Uganda, me owning a company or someone out there owning a company that they would like to know, perhaps so that they could keep their accountant working.
Thank you, Arnold. Some of the issues that are glaring in the face of everyone is the skyrocketing prices for not only essential commodities, but even what we used to consider non-essential commodities. Prices are soaring high. The fuel prices are driving everything crazy. This is having a direct impact not only on the business operational costs, but also on the cost of living for individuals. Now, if the usual solutions pop up for discussion, to subsidize or not to subsidize, to increase taxes or not to increase taxes. So the Economic Forum is an opportunity for us to debate. Let the experts come join us. We debate these issues and see, within the Ugandan context, yes, there is a global crisis, but within the Ugandan context, how can we manage this? Okay. Right.
Help me understand, as the Institute for Certified Public Accountants, do you now that you're going to have the 10th, Economic Forum, do you all agree on certain moves that you apply within the sector or within your offices, regardless of whether private or public, or are individual companies, say for example, the current economic crisis, the inflation is skyrocketing. So if an accountant of a company, read through the books and was like, I forecast that according to our books of accounts and balance of checks and balances, we might not be able to meet, our obligations in February next year. So does that come down to an individual company, or you all generalize your moves?
At stake here is one fact. We are professionals. We have gone through a professional training that ensures that you are able to analyze the facts, put together the facts, and using your professional training, be able to come up with solutions or proposals. Key role for us is to report on financial performance, support decision-making process in anticipating the future.
Which actually answers my question.
Yeah. How we do it, our profession is highly regulated. Okay. We've got what we refer to accounting standards, both for the public sector and for the private sector. It is important that any entity that is preparing its financial information takes a decision to either report in accordance with those prescribed regulations or not. If it has taken on the duty to report within the prescribed regulations, then it will fit into the expectations of every accountant.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Mr. Mutumba, as we come to the end of our interview, I would like to know, how does an interested participant come to attend this forum?
Thank you, Arnold, again. We invite the general public, both members and non-members of the Institute, to register at the Institute's website, www.icpau.co.ug. And for more information, you can also directly call the Institute on our phone number 0414-540-125, or even our social media and digital spaces.
So just to be clear, this is for accountants only?
The Economic Forum is for both accountants and non-accountants.
Non-accountants.
And we invite all experts in different fields to come and we debate together.
Okay.
Right.
Any last message for our viewers before we close this interview?
For the viewers, I have one first comment to make. Behind every successful organization is an accountant. So
okay.
take heed and know whose services are you using for your accounting needs, and ensure that the accountant you have is a member of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, and come join us also while we seek solutions to our economy.
I can't deny when you say behind every successful organization is an accountant. It reminded me, of course, behind every successful man is a strong woman. So in one way or another, then the woman is the accountant of the home, which actually makes sense, doesn't it?
Well,
wow. All right. So. Thank you very much for honoring our invite, Mr. Ronald Mutumba. Mr. Ronald Mutumba is a certified public accountant with the ICPAU. And I must say that has been our lunchtime bulletin. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more news in our subsequent bulletins. Good afternoon.